There are other beings on this planet, in this earth, in this reality with you that are not human, that are working behind the scenes to take over other beings, other spirits, you and me. Because these other beings can't manifest things for themselves. They have to utilize us. They need us. They need our energy, aka money, right? Because who's the economy? Who are the consumers? Who are the ones shopping at Walmart? Who are the ones going to the universities, paying thousands and thousands of dollars to participate in their system? Who? Who's the one that funds their projects? You. But everything as above, so below. It's all connected. As above, so below. This is happening spiritually as well. In fact, if you're spiritually inclined, you know that everything starts first. Everything is birthed first in the spiritual realm, and then it trickles into the earth plane because time moves slower here. So with that, all that being said, that's why they put certain seeds in your mind with music. There's spells in music, guys. Why do you think they repeat the same songs? And why do you think certain songs are a hit when they're trash? I mean, come on, let's be honest. What are those, you know what I'm saying? Why are certain movies portrayed and put out in the theaters? It's all, research predictive programming. That's all I'm going to say about that. So when you're watching these movies, these are literal seeds that are being planted in your mind. Because when there's a lot of like crazy ass movies, what do people say when they see something like The Matrix or something like that? Like, oh, yep, this is happening, or oh yeah, like you're consenting. Every time you accept these movies as a part of your reality, you're literally bringing in that plan into fruition. Their plan, what they put out, and you accept. The more you watch these, the more you agree with these things, you're like there's contracts, guys. There's spiritual contracts that we're always making, whether we're aware of it or not, with other beings and other realities. So when they're projecting, again, a show, a movie in front of you, and you go and watch this movie and you're pretty much consenting to it. If you're not even saying I reject whatever, if you're not even doing that and you're just watching these movies, little do you know, there's like little hypnosises and shit with colors and the way they like angle things and the way like whenever certain characters say certain things, like little do you know, those are little seeds that are being planted in your mind for then that reality that you're watching to be manifested into this world. And this shit goes deep. Like, that's why I'm saying it's all the mind, like the subconscious, unconscious realm. Because what we see with these eyes is only like a small percentage. So what do? They go for the subconscious, unconscious mind. Because that shit is operating all the time. 95% or whatever. So, guys, all is the mind. The mind is powerful as fuck. And the heart, it's connected. But you can't fool no heart unless the mind is in control. Right? So, the mind. So guys, take your power back. So guys, don't allow yourself to be enslaved, mentally enslaved. Don't believe the programs, don't believe the channels, TV, right? What do they call those things? Channels. Don't watch their shit. Don't fall for their agendas. Don't fall for the shit that they're displaying, because what they're displaying is usually bullshit. What they want you to pay attention to is all bullshit, because it's always deeper. It's always deeper. They don't want you to remember how powerful you are. That's why they call fantasies, but it's all real. You are magical. You're a magician. Little do you know, because you're always manifesting things. You're more than human yourself. But we get so attached to this world. We get so attached. People are so attached to the world, to mentalities of this world. And little do they know that these certain attachments are the reasons why you keep coming back to this earth. You don't really know free will until you detach. And that could be a very fucking scary thing. But once you detach, then you'll know what free will is. But until you detach, you have no idea. You have a false sense of free will. Because what you're doing is you're reacting and responding to what they want you to react and respond to. Just like this coronavirus shit and all of a sudden this racial thing. And I'm not saying that there's, guys, like, trust me. I've been on the front lines fighting for racism and all of that shit before. I don't even have to explain myself. But I just want to be clear on my intention, because if you misread it, that's not my responsibility. But what I'm saying is we're all being manipulated on a deeper spiritual level because it happens there first. But this world is filled of illusion, so it's not going to appear what, there's hidden magicians, black magicians working behind the scenes, so it's not going to appear the way it really is. That's when you have to use this and connect them and know yourself. To know and see beyond what's being said and shown. Hear beyond what's being said in what you hear in the world. Okay? Because when they show something, when something's going viral, when something is like everyone's talking about a certain topic and everybody's eyes are focused in one direction and just this like small 45-degree angle, you're not aware of the other angles. You're not aware of the 360 view. You're only seeing this much. So your mind is only focused on this much. And when you're paying attention to what they want you to pay attention to, that's called mind control. Because your mind is being controlled in a certain direction. No more. Fucking change that 45-degree angle to a 360-degree angle. So then from this point of view, you're able to see when shit is hitting you from that angle or this angle. Not just one little angle. Do you get it? Like, I hope you're kind of catching on. These other beings that are literally feeding on children blood, on human blood, are literally doing sacrifices and rituals. Holidays are rituals, guys. Look up what a ritual is. You think you're celebrating a certain holiday? Little do you know, all that energy that you're putting into their holiday is something that they created. And you don't even know how they're utilizing that energy that you're giving into this particular day. Look into gematria. So please wake up, because we all decide, with the snap of our fingers, if we all decide no more, I don't want to fucking participate in this game, in this bullshit anymore. You want the government or whatever, the shadow government wants you to go this way, we go fucking that way. No more mind control. Wake up to your powers. You're telepathic. You can time travel. What do you think it means to recall a memory and actually experience it when you recall it? Or when you daydream? Pay attention to the children, if anything, because the children are, their third eye, they're way more open to the truth behind everything. Pay attention. Pay attention to the children. Don't invalidate their emotions and feelings and shit. Really listen to them. If they're telling you they see shit or they hear shit, you need to really pay attention. Someone needed to hear that. I don't know who, but I channeled that. If you have children and you want to get to know yourself, pay attention to your children. If you're surrounded by children and want to get to know your true self, like want to get to know what your traumas and everything, pay attention to the children around you. That's why children are also the #1 targets for these other beings. They're food for these other beings. So if we're gonna let's wake up to all the corruption going on the spiritual plane all the way down to the physical, right? Guys, a lot of the government and police system and shit, they're puppets. And a lot of them aren't even aware that they're doing something that's against humanity, spirits, pure spirits, light beings. They don't know this. A lot of them are brainwashed. So it's not even to be mad and shit at them and shit. No. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Take your mind back. Take control of your mind. Learn not to be distracted. Learn how to question everything. Question me even. Shit. You don't have to believe everything I say. In fact, I want you to go within. I want you, or whenever you feel called to, think for yourself. If there's anything I want to teach people, it's just to think for yourself. Even if you agree with me or not, think for yourself. Come out of the box. Think outside the box. Stop being stuck in the box. How do you get stuck in a magical box? By participating in their system. Stop building houses that look like squares. Stop locking yourself up in fucking cubicles all day from 9 to 5. If you're miserable, why do you think you're miserable? Because your spirit knows you're meant for more than that shit. I'm not trying to put down those that actually like their office jobs and whatnot, but I'm talking about if you truly feel a calling that you're not meant to be there, then listen to your spirit. And I have faith that your spirit will let you know when it's time. Just saying, guys. Let's free ourselves. Let's free our spirits from being trapped in a system for another 2,000 years, because we are starting a new cycle right now. From 2012 to 2020, there's been a shift. And here we are, year 1 of the next 2,000 years. And it's let's do this for the children as well, for the ones that are birthing into this world. It's time to rewrite history, guys. And fuck history. It's our story. What do parasites do? They hack your nervous system. They're like little aliens. And once they hack your nervous system, they're making choices for you, right? How do you get parasites? Whenever you eat a lot of sugar, a lot of shit that you're not, supposed to just indulge in all the time. Same thing with the music and the news and all of that media bullshit that's being ran by the same shadow government. The more you feed on that, the more you feed on their system, the more you feed and need and depend on their system, the more they grow and multiply, the more they're able to possess other spirits and hack your nervous system. Mind control. So then you're making choices that they're not even yours, but you think they're yours. And you're feeding an agenda. You're feeding a group of beings that are here to harm, destroy, manipulate, and kill. And keep you trapped here. You don't have to believe me. It's perfectly fine. But please, at least for the children of this world, start questioning patterns. Look at the patterns, guys. Question the stories being told on the news, because it's all a contradiction. Really go deeper. But at least if you're questioning that, kudos. Thank you. I love you guys. I mean, I'm literally like, this is spirit to spirit. Like, I'm not even talking to your human self. But, of course, right now, like, we're all human here. So, what kind of what kind of world do you want your children to live in? What kind of earth do you want to be in? Right in this moment. You decide. You decide. We decide. We are the ones in power. Don't forget that. We are. Want to end the game? So it is. We want to end the game, guys? Are you ready? Are you fucking tired to be played? Are you tired of being played? Are you tired of your energy to be treated like shit? To be used and abused? Are you tired, guys? Because I'm fucking exhausted. We're here together. Let's unite and take full control of our spirits and help those that are coming into this realm not forget what they truly are and how powerful they are, like we did. This is where we definitely put all our differences aside and see the truth and go for those that have been abusing and manipulating spirits for eons. This is nothing new. But right now we have so much more control and power than you think. Let's take full control, baby. Full control. I love you. I love you guys. Like, we really can do this. We're doing this together. But it's going to take some of us to actually speak up on the darker things. And I'm being called to be that being. So whether you hate me or dislike me or I don't care. Like, but someone's got to do it. And it's time to be fearless about our truths, guys. Because this is much deeper. This goes beyond. You think you die and this is over? Nah. But we for sure can make it less and less destructive, less and less evil, less and less, you know what I'm saying? Really balance the skills. Because right now it's like, but we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. So yeah, there's a lot of sacrifices and rituals going on at the moment. In fact, I'm starting to believe the George Floyd one was a sacrifice or a ritual. Because one of the greatest, like, he definitely, like, called it out months ago. Dolo. And then, George has a certain Mason tattoo on his chest. I mean, look, I'm not even going to get into all of that because I'm not, I could be entirely wrong and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? However, best believe I'm questioning everything. You can't be pulled by your emotions. I'm not saying to be heartless. Hell no. Trust me, I'm the most emotional being you'll ever meet. Well, one of the most. But you can't let, your heart blind you as well. But you also can't let your mind take over. Balance, guys. And that's what my videos are all about. My videos are all about taking back your power, taking back your mind. And I'm going to go deeper and deeper into that. Because I'm sick and tired of our minds being fucking used like toys. Hell no. Fuck I look like. Got my ancestors right here with me, and you do too. So there's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. We as spirits, as a human race right now, in this lifetime, are here to fuck shit up. In high vibrational ways. But you know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. Let's do this.